So we still want to use the same keyframe for all the other parts of the house. This is the roof bottom. And then we have the doorknob, doorknob. So these two are the doorknob. I want the doorknob to come on with the door. Okay, here's the door. I found the door. And the door, we have the doorknob, put it on top of the door. So these three layers are this whole door. Go back to 0 second, Command V, and then let's see how this door looks. Create a pre-comp, Command Shift C, door. I can actually move this door up a little bit so that it's not intersecting with the land. Just use my arrow key to fine-tune the position of the door. Now the door is done. So what else we have? So we have this window here. Just Command V, and then the window pops up again. The window, top window. Let me rename it top window. Here we have the top roof. So we name it top roof. So the roof, the same thing. I don't want it to just pop up in the center. I want it to pop up from the bottom here. So I'm going to grab this anchor point tool. Just drag the anchor point all the way to the bottom here. And then I'm going to paste in the property, scale property, Command V. Let me just scrap through this. Now you see, okay, the roof is moving. And then the chimney. Where's the chimney? Oh, it's not the chimney. So we've got the main body of this house here. So this house, I wanted to just scale up from the bottom here. So I'm going to drag this anchor point to all the way to the bottom here. And another thing I want to do is I don't want it to scale up in both the width and height direction. I only want it to scale up from the bottom upward instead of expanding in X and Y direction, both directions. So what I mean is I want to unlink the height and width property, and then I'm going to paste in my scale keyframes, Command V. So now you can see, if I scrap through, the body is actually growing as a whole from the bottom here, but I only want it to adjust growing the height of it. I want the width of the main body stays the same throughout. So what I need to do is I need to change the X value to 100 from the beginning. And then go here, so keep it 100, and then go to the last one, still 100. So if I change that, you can see the main body just grows right up instead of just growing, expanding as a whole. It just grows up. There's only upward growth. And I know it's a mess right now, but we're going to adjust the staggering of the layers so that everything is looking cool. So this is a right body. Let's see what this is. This is chimney. So the chimney, I want it to grow from the bottom as well, but similar to the house main body, right body, right? Click on U, show the scales, and then copy this one, go back to frame 0, paste. Click on U, just see what it looks like, you see? So it only grows up, it doesn't grow in the width, in the X direction, only grows in the Y direction. That's good. Here's the roof here. This one, I want to grow in the X direction only, So I want to change the anchor point. I still have the anchor point tool selected. Drag this. You know what? Now it's trying to snap onto my ruler. So I need to turn off the ruler. To turn off the ruler, just go to the view, just uncheck show guides. Put the anchor point here. And then I want to go back to copy any of these animation keyframes because they're all the same. But this one particular, I need to paste it, click on U, see what it is. But then this one in particular, I need it to grow only X direction. So the Y direction should always stay 100. So it's only growing. Oh, sorry. You know what? I forgot to unlink the property. So I need to unlink that and then change it to 100. And this one's to 100. So now, when you see the animation, it's only growing to the left. Makes sense, eh? Let me go back to my selection tool. What is this? So this is a shadow. Shadow needs to grow to the X direction as well. Just copy paste that, and then this is the main part of the body on the left. So I need this one to grow left as well. So I need to adjust the anchor point, change it all the way to the right, and then just paste. See that it's growing to the left. And now that's it. We finished the house build animation, did we? No, we didn't. We still need to stagger the layers so that everything is not jarring, just everything is smooth. But now they all have the animation. If you look at it, we barely did anything. We only added 3 keyframes to all the layers, and all these 3 keyframes are basically the same. And now we need to apply another animation principle, which is overlapping action to this house build. First of all, I want the body to come up first. So as the body comes up first, where's my body? Right body. This is the first, should come up. Everything else. Let me just select all these layers for the house. Wait. So now I get all the layers of the house. Oh, did I get the land as well? No, get rid of the land. I'm just gonna move it back a little bit. So first, I want the right body to come up first. So drag this layer to the front. As it's growing, I want the door to come up. I want the door to come up. And then I want the 2 small windows here. I don't know which one are the small window anymore. I think it's these 2. So these 2 small windows come up. As the ground builds up, the small window comes up. But I don't want the 2 come up at the same time. So I'm gonna have the left one comes up first, and then the second one slightly delayed, probably like 1 frame delayed. So come up, door, window, window. Where's my roof? So now it's a roof. Roof bottom here. So the roof comes up, delay 1 second, 1 frame, and then the small window comes up again. So the left goes first, the middle and the right delay like 1 frame each. Oh no. So this is the right window. And this is the middle window, and then the right window. I'm gonna delay that, delay. And then before we reach the top, we have the top roof. Where's the top roof? Here's the top roof. Move it front a little bit, just to cover these top ugly edges. So move it faster, so that I cover that ugly edges. And then as the roof becomes big enough, the chimney, where's my chimney? I didn't rename my chimney, did I? This is my chimney? Yeah, this is my chimney. So the roof becomes bigger, the chimneys just kind of slide on from the behind. And then we have side roof. This is side roof. This is the side body. This is the side roof. Side roof. This is the side shadow. And then this is the side body. And the last one is our chimney. So it's our chimney. And then as it comes up, we have the side roof comes first. Side body comes after that, and then the shadow comes out. Oh, the window. So now the big window. So as it comes up, so this top right one is going to come up first. So this is the top right. Top right comes up first. So it's going to go through a circle, circular motion. First, second, third, fourth. First, second. But there's a problem here. You can see there's a disconnection between the left body and the main body. So we need to fix that. How do we fix that? Let me find the side body here. Let me click on view, go back to the beginning. I think it's because the position of the anchor point. So if we just Command X just to uncheck this scale and then put it back to 100%. So I want to see if I put this anchor point over here all the way on the right, and then if I just paste in the keyframes, it's going to grow from all the way to the right. It's going to grow from inside the main body, so it doesn't show that disconnection anymore. You see that? So I just modified the anchor point to the right and then paste in the keyframes again so that it doesn't show that disconnection in between the two walls anymore. And need to go back to the selection tool. Now, since I changed the anchor point, the position, the wall of this wall is actually growing slower. This negative space looks very ugly, awkward, so I need to move faster to fill it in. And then I don't want the window to build on when there's no walls. So I want the window to come up when the wall is already there. So the window needs to be delayed maybe 1 frame longer. Let's try that. So the window needs to be delayed 1 frame longer. And since it happens so fast, it's not quite obvious. Now, so if right now the animation is only 1 second long, and if we click on the N button on the keyboard, it's gonna set the preview range from 0 second to this 1 second 10 frames. So now we can just click on the spacebar to preview between this range. Now let's click on spacebar. So everything is smooth, and then there's nothing look awkward. Looks great. There you go. That's your house built.